In the distant reaches of the galaxy, there existed an advanced alien species known as the Zorvath. For centuries, they had thrived on their home planet, Ceridia, building a sophisticated society and harnessing the power of the universe to sustain themselves. However, their greatness came at a terrible cost. The Zorvath's most prized achievement was the creation of a device known as the Erebus engine. This revolutionary technology allowed them to harness the energy of nearby stars, fueling their civilization with limitless power. But as they delved deeper into its workings, they began to realize that the Erebus engine had an unforeseen consequence as it slowly drained the life force from Ceridia itself. As the engine continued to operate, Ceridia's ecosystem began to collapse. The once blue skies turned a sickly shade of gray, and the air grew thick with toxic fumes. Crops withered and died, and the native wildlife disappeared. The Zorvath realized too late that their hubris had brought about this catastrophe. Desperate to save their homeworld, the Zorvath Council made the decision to exile themselves from Ceridia. They packed what remained of their technology, including the Erebus engine's central core, onto a generation ship bound for the nearest habitable planet. But as they departed, it became clear that even this drastic measure would not save them. Ceridia continued its downward spiral, and within decades, the once great civilization had vanished into the sands of time. The exiled Zorvath wandered the galaxy, a diaspora of survivors who clung to their ancient culture like a lifeline. They adapted to new worlds, but they knew they were dying out. Their population dwindled with each passing generation as they succumbed to diseases, malnutrition, and environmental disasters on their adopted planets. They struggled to understand why the universe seemed so hostile towards them. Their technology, once their greatest strength, now proved woefully inadequate against the unforgiving vastness of space. That was when humanity stumbled upon their existence. A joint mission between NASA and the European Space Agency discovered a Zorvath ship drifting through the Oort cloud, near the edge of the solar system. The crew's initial excitement gave way to trepidation as they realized that the alien vessel held no signs of life. But in the wreckage, they found something remarkable: an ancient holographic recording. The Zorvath Council, led by the enigmatic and brilliant Counselor Lara, implored humanity for help. They explained their history, their mistakes, and their desperation to preserve their species, knowledge, and culture before it was too late. The humans listened in awe as they realized that these aliens were not just technologically advanced, but also shared a deep longing for connection with the universe. As word of the Zorvath's plea spread across Earth, the scientific community rallied around a single mission: save the exiled alien civilization from extinction. Dr. Sophia Patel, a renowned astrobiologist, took on the challenge to unravel the mysteries of Ceridia's downfall and the Erebus engine's effects. Her team worked tirelessly in collaboration with Zorvath experts who had managed to survive thus far. They pored over ancient texts, studied the engine's blueprints, and conducted experiments on the faint signals emanating from Ceridia itself. Meanwhile, a coalition of governments agreed to pool their resources for a massive effort, Project Erebus. The mission was fraught with obstacles. Many questioned whether humanity should intervene in the fate of another species, especially one whose technology had nearly destroyed its own world. However, there were those who saw this as an opportunity, not only to save the Zorvath, but also to understand and harness their advanced knowledge for the betterment of Earth itself. A small team of scientists and engineers, including Dr. Patel's prodigy, Eleanor Quasar, set out on a perilous journey to Ceridia's dying husk. They aimed to uncover the secrets of the Erebus engine, hoping to find a way to restore balance to the planet, or perhaps even revive it. Upon arrival, they encountered an eerie landscape devoid of life and bathed in a sickly glow. The air reeked of decay, and the once vibrant landscapes had withered into twisted metal and dust. Amidst this desolation, Eleanor discovered a hidden chamber deep within the engine's core, a message left by Counselor Lyra herself. The recording revealed that Lyra had foreseen their eventual extinction, but also held out hope for humanity to intervene. She urged them to study her people's history and technology, hoping they would learn from their mistakes. In a last-ditch effort, the Zorvath Council member imparted one final secret: the location of an ancient archive hidden on Ceridia's moon. There, Eleanor found a repository containing the collective knowledge of the Zorvath civilization. It was a treasure trove of advanced science and art, but also a profound understanding of their own shortcomings and the delicate balance required for life in the universe. Armed with this newfound understanding, humanity set out to recreate the Zorvath's lost technology. The Erebus engine was dismantled, its power source redirected towards sustainable means, and Ceridia began its slow healing process. Though a shadow of its former self, the planet showed signs of recovery, and the native wildlife started to reclaim their place in the ecosystem. The exiled Zorvath population, now scattered across the galaxy, were overjoyed by this turn of events. For the first time in centuries, they felt hope. Counselor Lyra's holographic message had found its way back to them. carrying a message of resilience and the knowledge that their civilization was not truly extinct. With humanity's aid, the Zorvath set out on a new path, one where they vowed to respect the delicate balance between technology and nature. They shared their advanced understanding with Earth's inhabitants, enriching human society with the wisdom of another world. As the two species forged an unbreakable bond, Ceridia slowly regained its vitality, becoming once more a beacon of life in the vast expanse of space. In this era of renewed hope, humanity and Zorvath stood together as guardians of the universe's fragile balance. Their shared journey had taught them that even the most seemingly insurmountable challenges could be overcome when fueled by compassion, science, and a deep understanding of their place within the cosmos. As the years passed, the relationship between humanity and the Zorvath continued to flourish. The two species worked together on various projects, sharing knowledge and expertise to improve life throughout the galaxy. One such project was the creation of a network of sustainable energy sources, powered by advanced reactors that mimic the Urbis engine's efficiency without its destructive side effects. These reactors were deployed across the solar system, providing clean power to Earth and other planets in need. The Zorvath also shared their advanced understanding of quantum physics with humanity, allowing scientists on both sides to push the boundaries of what was thought possible. Breakthroughs in transportation and communication technologies soon followed, enabling faster than light travel and near-instant transmission of information across vast distances. With their new capabilities, humanity and the Zorvath embarked on a grand exploration of the galaxy, seeking out new worlds and civilizations to share their discoveries with. They encountered numerous alien species, each with their own unique cultures and technologies. Some of these encounters were peaceful, while others were marked by conflict and mistrust. In one such encounter, humanity and the Zorvath found themselves at odds with a powerful alien empire known as the Kralian. The Kralian possessed advanced technology that rivaled the Zorvath's own, and their aggressive expansion into the galaxy threatened to destabilize the balance of power. A coalition of human Zorvath forces was formed to counter the Kralian threat. Led by a young and brilliant human military commander named Captain Jackson Vashin, the alliance fought bravely against the Kralians' superior numbers. Despite initial setbacks, they managed to hold their ground through sheer determination and ingenuity. As the war raged on, Dr. Sophia Patel and her team made a groundbreaking discovery that would change the course of the conflict forever. Analyzing data from the Kralians' technology, they uncovered a hidden vulnerability, a unique energy signature that could be exploited to disrupt the Kralians' propulsion systems. With this knowledge, Captain Vashin devised a daring plan to infiltrate the heart of the Kralian Empire and deploy a network of stealthy drones equipped with devices capable of disrupting their enemies' energy signatures. The mission was fraught with danger, but the bravery and sacrifice of human and Zorvath soldiers ultimately led to a decisive victory. The Kralian Empire crumbled under the pressure, and its remnants retreated from the galaxy, leaving behind a legacy of conflict and loss. Humanity and the Zorvath emerged victorious, their bond stronger than ever as they looked towards the future. As they reflected on their shared struggles, both species realized that their alliance had brought about more than just technological advancements. It had created a new era of interstellar cooperation and peace. The galaxy began to flourish under this new balance, with countless worlds and civilizations benefiting from the knowledge and wisdom shared by humanity and the Zorvath. However, as they celebrated their triumphs, whispers began to circulate about an ancient prophecy hidden within the Zorvath's archives. This enigmatic prediction spoke of a catastrophic event known only as the Great Dissonance, which would soon bring about a reckoning for all civilizations in the galaxy. With this ominous warning on the horizon, humanity and the Zorvath stood at a crossroads, their very existence hanging in the balance. Would they be able to work together once more to face the coming challenge, or would the weight of their differences tear them apart? Only time would tell. As the news of the prophecy spread throughout the galaxy, a sense of unease settled over humanity and the Zorvath. They had faced numerous challenges together, but none as ominous as this. The Great Dissonance was said to be an event of unimaginable power, one that would shake the very fabric of space-time itself. Dr. Sophia Patel, now a renowned expert in ancient Zorvathian lore, was tasked with deciphering the meaning behind the prophecy. She delved deep in the archives, poring over dusty scrolls and holographic recordings, searching for any clue that might reveal the truth about this impending disaster. Meanwhile, Captain Jackson Vashin was appointed as the commander of a special task force designed to prepare humanity and the Zorvath for the coming cataclysm. His team consisted of experts from various fields: physics, engineering, sociology, and more. Together, they set out to create a comprehensive strategy for mitigating the effects of the Great Dissonance. As Sophia continued her research, she began to uncover hints that the prophecy was not just a simple prediction, but rather a warning, one that had been hidden in plain sight for centuries. She discovered an ancient Zorvathian text that spoke of a resonant frequency, a vibrational energy signature that would be emitted by the Great Dissonance. According to the text, this frequency could be harnessed and manipulated using advanced technology. Sophia realized that the key to preventing or at least mitigating the effects of the cataclysm lay in understanding and controlling this resonant frequency. With her findings, Sophia contacted Captain Vashin's task force, sharing her discovery with them. The team quickly set to work on developing a device capable of capturing and redirecting the resonant frequency. The project, codenamed ECHO, required the collective efforts of scientists and engineers from both species. They worked tirelessly, fueled by a sense of urgency and determination. As ECHO neared completion, strange occurrences began to plague the galaxy. Planets started to experience anomalies in their rotation periods, stars began to shift in unpredictable ways, and energy readings spiked erratically throughout space-time. It became clear that the Great Dissonance was not just a prophecy, it was already underway. ECHO's creators realized they had mere weeks, perhaps even days, to deploy the device before it would be too late. Captain Vashin assembled his team for a final briefing. They stood on the edge of their ship, gazing out at the stars as they pondered the enormity of what lay ahead. "Sophia's discovery is our best hope," Captain Vashin said, his voice firm and resolute. "We'll deploy ECHO near the heart of the Great Dissonance. It's a long shot, but it might just give us a fighting chance to save the galaxy." But the team nodded in agreement, their faces set with determination. They knew what they had to do, sacrifice everything to protect the cosmos and the civilizations that called it home. As they boarded their ships, a collective gasp echoed through the galaxy. The first echoes of the Great Dissonance were reaching Earth's orbit. With the countdown beginning, humanity and the Zorvath prepared for the ultimate test. Could they harness the power of ECHO to save themselves? Or would the Great Dissonance consume everything in its path? The fate of the galaxy hung by a thread, waiting for the outcome of this desperate gamble. Would the combined might of human ingenuity and Zorvathian knowledge be enough to tip the balance? Or would it all come crashing down in an unfathomable cataclysm? Only time and the echoes of ECHO would tell. The fleet of ships carrying Captain Vashin's task force approached the heart of the Great Dissonance. As they drew closer, the distortions in space-time grew more intense, making navigation a nightmare. "We're entering the resonance zone," announced one of the ship's AI navigators, its voice steady despite the chaos unfolding around them. "Prepare for gravitational waves and energy fluctuations." Captain Vashin's eyes locked onto the main view screen as ECHO's signature began to glow bright blue on the sensors. The resonant frequency was building, resonating through every atom in existence. "We're close," Sophia Petal said, her voice tense with anticipation. "The ECHO device is almost online." Suddenly, a massive energy spike erupted from the heart of the dissonance, threatening to engulf them all. Captain Vashin's ship shuddered violently as they rode out the shockwave. "ECHO online," shouted one of the engineers, their face lit up with excitement. "We're capturing the resonant frequency." But just as the ECHO device began to resonate, a new development emerged from the depths of the Great Dissonance. A colossal entity, unlike anything ever seen before, started to take shape. It's not possible," Sophia breathed, her eyes fixed on the view screen in horror. "The dissonance is creating a singularity, a black hole-like structure with an energy signature unlike anything we've ever detected." Captain Vashin's face hardened into a grim determination. "We have to stabilize the singularity before it's too late. ECHO might just be our only chance." With seconds ticking away, Captain Vashin issued the order to deploy the ECHO device directly into the heart of the Great Dissonance. The ship shuddered as they dived towards the swirling vortex. "We're going in," he shouted above the din of alarms and warning klaxons. "ECHO's going to try and stabilize the singularity." As they approached the event horizon, the gravity became so intense that time itself seemed to bend. Captain Vashin felt his ship being stretched and compressed like putty, but still, they pushed forward. "Contact with ECHO established," the AI announced as they reached the heart of the dissonance. "ECHO is attempting to resonate at 10 times its original power." A blast of pure energy erupted from the ECHO device, illuminating the dark space around them. The singularity began to stabilize, its gravity waves dying down. "We did it," Sophia whispered, tears streaming down her face as she gazed out at the now stable singularity on the view screen. But their triumph was short-lived. A sudden burst of light illuminated the universe, bathing everything in a brilliant radiance. The ship's instruments went haywire as the very fabric of space-time began to repair itself. "We're witnessing the big crunch," Captain Vashin said, his voice barely above a whisper. "The dissonance has been reversed, time and space are healing themselves." As the light faded, they beheld an astonishing sight. Stars reappeared in their correct places, galaxies began to fall back into place, and planets started to rotate around their suns once more. "ECHO worked," Sophia said, her eyes shining with tears. We did it. Captain Vashen's face broke out into a wary smile as he turned to his crew. Well done, people. We saved the galaxy, but at what cost? The crew exchanged somber glances, each lost in their own thoughts about what had been lost during this brief, desperate gamble with the very fabric of existence. As they sailed back towards Earth, a new world dawning on the horizon, humanity and the Zorvath stood together, their bond forged through adversity. Together they looked out upon a cosmos reborn, forever changed by the echoes of eco. The journey back to Earth was long and somber. The crew of Captain Vashen's ship couldn't shake off the feeling that they had been given a rare gift, a second chance at life in a universe where time and space were no longer unraveling. As they entered Earth's orbit, the planet's restored beauty struck them all. Clouds reformed, oceans receded to their natural levels, and forests began to grow once more. The United Earth Government and the Zorvathian Council held an emergency meeting to discuss the implications of ECHO's success. Captain Vashen was invited to share his account of the mission with world leaders and ambassadors from across the galaxy. With great care, Sophia Patel revealed her findings about the resonant frequency and its connection to the singularity. The council members listened intently as she explained that the dissonance had been a symptom of a deeper issue, a cosmic imbalance caused by humanity's neglect of the universe's intricate harmonies. The implications were profound if humans and Zorvath could learn to resonate with the cosmos. Harnessing its power to maintain balance within themselves and their world, they might be able to prevent such cataclysms in the future. This is a turning point, said the United Earth President. We've been given a chance to reboot our relationship with the universe and forge a new path forward. The Zorvathian ambassador nodded in agreement. In the past, we focused on individual survival and self-improvement. Today, we must prioritize harmony within ourselves, between our species, and across the galaxy. A monumental decision was reached. Humanity and the Zorvath would establish a joint research initiative to explore the mysteries of resonance and its connection to the universe's harmonies. As news of ECHO's success spread throughout the galaxy, stars began to shine brighter, planets regained their natural order, and life started to flourish anew. The prophecy had come true, the great dissonance was averted, and with it, the chance for humanity and the Zorvath to forge a lasting bond. But as Captain Vashen walked back onto his ship, leaving behind the excitement of the council meeting, he couldn't help but feel that something else lay hidden beneath the surface. The echoes of ECHO had awakened more than just balance within the universe. They had revealed an ancient truth about the interconnectedness of all things. "Commander," said a soft voice beside him. It was Sophia, her eyes sparkling with curiosity. "Do you think we've seen only the beginning of this new chapter in human Zorvath history?" Captain Vashen's gaze drifted up towards the stars. His thoughts drifted to the possibilities that lay ahead. "I believe we have," he said quietly. As they soared through space, carrying the memories of their journey and the hope for a brighter future, Captain Vashen and Sophia couldn't help but wonder what other secrets would be revealed by the echoes of ECHO. The joint research initiative between humanity and the Zorvath made rapid progress. Scientists from both species worked tirelessly to unravel the mysteries of resonance and its connection to the universe's harmonies. Sophia Patel, now a leading figure in the initiative, delved deeper into the mathematics behind ECHO's success. She discovered hidden patterns within the resonant frequency that seemed to echo through every aspect of existence, from the vibration of atoms to the rhythm of celestial bodies. Meanwhile, Captain Vashen and his crew continued to explore the galaxy, searching for new worlds and civilizations. They encountered numerous species, each with their unique resonance signature. By studying these signatures, the crew began to understand how different cultures had developed in harmony or discordance with their environment. Their findings sparked a revolution in intergalactic relations. For the first time, humanity and the Zorvath were not alone in their quest for balance within themselves and their world. They discovered that other civilizations, from distant star systems, shared their passion for resonance and its secrets. One such encounter took them to a planet called Atherea, home to an enigmatic species known as the Harmonists. These beings possessed an uncanny understanding of resonance, which they used to maintain balance within their world's intricate ecosystem. The Harmonists welcomed Captain Vashen's crew with open arms, sharing their knowledge and wisdom about the ancient art of resonant harmonization. Sophia Patel was particularly fascinated by the Harmonists' ability to listen to the universe's rhythms, a skill that allowed them to anticipate celestial events and manipulate the very fabric of reality. "We are not just observers," said the Aetherian elder, Kellen Vexar. "We are the symphony itself, resonating with every note in creation." As Captain Vashen's crew departed Atherea, they realized that their journey had only scratched the surface of a much larger tapestry, one woven from threads of harmony and discordance. Back on Earth, Sophia couldn't shake off the feeling that there was more to Echo's story. She pored over her research, seeking connections between the resonant frequency and the mysterious harmonist ability to listen to the universe. One fateful night, she stumbled upon an ancient text hidden within the Atherian database. The text spoke of an even greater truth, one that would change humanity's understanding of itself and its place in the cosmos forever. The Echo is not just a device, it is a gateway to the great song, the symphony of creation itself. With these words, Sophia realized that their journey was far from over. They had merely begun to listen to the music of the universe. And so, Captain Vashen's crew set off once more, bound for the heart of the galaxy, seeking answers to questions that would reveal secrets hidden within the very fabric of existence itself, secrets waiting to be uncovered by those who dared to listen to the great song.